Well, that was my scientist 4. Okay. Had that colony ship just sitting around doing nothing. I will eventually colonize this planet just because. I don't know what to do with vassals. It seems entirely useless to have one. I'm at max influence. I guess I'm going to run some edicts. Where's my homeworld? There. Edicts. Where was it? Happiness. And no, happiness is a production bonus. Let's do that. Okay. None of these particularly matter right now. Alright, we need more goddamn Corvettes, which I don't even want to build right now. Okay. Seems unfair to call him a name that he can't hear. You're protecting his honor. Like, I don't care, man. Like, oh man. Why is he a scrub? He's a scrub because he attacked me. Is it a bad move on his part? Not particularly. We've already admitted straight up to not knowing what was going on when we got attacked by this guy after losing this stuff. It's still a scrub move. No. Alright. What are we going to do next in here? We're going to try to take this out, like 250. Can join these fleets together. Maybe build one more Corvette and go for it. Maybe a fight to the death with aliens. And then maybe we can settle this one. I'm going to go settle it anyways. I need this colony ship out of my hair right now. So. Do I get influence bonus for vassals? Rivals, planetary notification, monthly gain. Doesn't look like it. I honestly don't think I'm getting anything from vassals in multiplayer. So. 10 years have passed for what?
Construction complete.
Alright, let's go there. Wipe these pirates out if we possibly can. Alright, colony ship. Oh, I could maybe survey that system. I don't think my army's going to be big enough to deal with the whatever is in the other system. Alright, let's deal with this. Let's get the construction ship here. Okay. We do need to get research up. We need to keep clearing out these worlds, but we don't really have a lot of resources to do that with, which makes it extremely difficult. But this one needs to keep growing.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You can annex vassals? What does that mean, annex them? I can make him a part of me? Wow, we're not winning this particularly well.
Construction ship under attack.
What are we under attack by? Not under attack, we're fighting right here.
Construction complete.
Alright, how do I integrate him? So let's go look at that. At least we can figure out the vassal system maybe a little bit. That'd be nice. He's this guy. He's my vassal. Has embassy, communicate.
Situation.
Insult, integrate subject. I thought it said interrogate last time. Alright, we might be able to do stuff now. I had an option show up after 10 years of called integrating, apparently.
Yeah.
That means you annex him and he's out of the game.
Well, I clicked that button. Is he still in the game?
Absolutely.
After a certain amount of time,
Could create your own federation, all I'm saying.
I didn't try to do that. Like, I didn't realize that was going to kill you. I presumed it was going to be useful.
Here, let me try this then.
Can I cancel the integration?
You should cancel it if you go to diplomacy screen with it.
Alright, I'll do that.
I
How
can
does-
just ask for that.
This game is kind of like figure out as you go.
Yeah.
I gave him his independence for putting up with this shit.
He's gonna invade me and kill me again, right?
No, you can have your independence. We can be best buddies. I'm gonna be like stunted for the rest of this game.
Situation log updated.
Alright. We're gonna work on super low tech power options. Where's my fleet? Fleet needs to go repair.
No, I'm just doing this as a joke, so calm down.
Incoming transmission.
Okay. Let's go ahead and settle, even though we don't really want this world. I just don't really want to have this. Oops. Am I gonna be attacked by this guy? Like, no vassal in the history of the entire universe of vassals has ever been like, it's sweet, I'm a vassal. They've always
Look, I
been
can
planning,
actually populate
always
territories,
been planning to rise up and fight. There's no doubt in my mind. All right. And we should just throw in scrub, just for no other reason than because we can. So we'll throw that in real quick as well. All right.
Incoming transmission.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Is it man?
We're part of an alliance. A scrub compact. All right.
Wait, did it actually name itself?
Why can't I build Corvette? Not Corvettes.
Battle
Use it like
destroyers?
what
I need this system
next one
online.
up.
Destroyers or cruisers?
Okay.
Cruisers.
If you leveled it up to level 3 yet? It has to be level 3. No, 4, isn't it?
Oh, your spacebar to be level 3 to build whatever's above Corvette.
These resources should be in the 40s or
Cruisers?
50s by now.
Destroyers.
Yeah, it's
Quite worried about it.
Cruisers destroy, or Corvettes destroys cruisers. I think it needs to be 3 to... Yeah, level 3.
The other thing I need to do is I need to build
Forward.
more fleet again. More of this
Oh,
crappy
shit, I
same
just
fleet.
got, derelict ships.
Because I need to go clear out this and get my world. It's an arid world too. I think is what we're
Sadly,
settling
we're
on.
worthless.
I think. What did we settle over here? What world is this? Desert. No, it's not. It's not our type either. Okay. Acting nice for the long-term meta? Oh no. We need to learn what's going on before we can do anything else. So we just cost 300 influence for essentially nothing. Then we let him go. And then we formed an alliance with him. I need to survey this space too. Resources. Alright, how are our crappy planets growing? It's screwed up everything now for me that plus food is not particularly efficient. That's like game changing for me. We're only at +1 here though, so we will need to build a hydroponics farm there. That explains why though even foods with areas with very, very small growth will grow at a reasonable amount. I guess robots are better than I thought because of that. It's Zemp sneezing into the microphone. Gotta love open mic. Okay. Alright, second fleet needs to get bigger because it's still useless. All of my resources being put into that. Costs influence monthly to integrate a... Well. Don't ruin my bitching. But it is good knowledge.
Construction complete.
Alright. Is this turn-based? It is when you play single player. It's not in multiplayer.
Special project complete. Colony established.
Getting your ass kicked, Arvius.
Construction complete.
Wow.
You lost a city.
Do you need some help, Arvius?
Alright,
What
where's my
happens
fleet?
when your neighbor spams Corvettes?
Your neighbor's not filthy.
Get defense stations and put the AoE damage thing on them. Completely shreds Corvettes. You just plonk one over.
Put a
every
what?
homeworld. You know the little defense platforms?
Yeah.
There's a module for them called proximity mods.
Hmm.
If you are fighting with a fleet in that field, you'll basically win the battle.
All right,
I have,
313. We'll
window
try
for
it.
every single one of my planets.
I mean, the only reason why we're in this game still is because we're testing. I mean, this is literally our first or second multiplayer, right? So now we've seen what happens when you rush someone early. Works pretty damn well. What happens when you vassalize them? Doesn't work quite as well. What happens when the neighbor right after them attacks you with ships that you don't understand? Well, apparently we get a one-sided fight. Again, because I don't really know what the difference is between that. Alright, let's see how bad this area is when we get in there. 105. Alright. If we can get them piecemeal, that might be okay. Can I please research that now? Thank you.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright. Construction ship.
Research complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
I mean, we're probably not playing with players who are much better than this, honestly. I mean, they might have had better starts or not had as many wars or that type of thing, but I doubt they're much better. So we might still be able to catch up and do something, potentially.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Finally clearing out this system. Speed setting's too fast to react. It isn't, really. You just gotta get used to it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And I have to get used to it, too. That's definitely part of the excitement. Especially since I don't use a lot of my edict stuff over here, because it just feels unnecessarily useless. I mean, I could, like, recruit governors and that kind of thing, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Alright, I need to build some science labs, because my science is fucking pathetic. Need to clear out another one of these so we can keep growing to it. The fleet is done. Let's go back. Oh, it's not done yet. It's about to be done.
Situation log.
Alright, go back and repair. Science ship can survey the system. Alright, construction ship can get our actual science online. And we'll see if we can do anything with these resources. Okay. I think I did use the happiness edict. Is it done already? I don't know when those end. No, we're still using that right now. The only one that has any real yields is using that. We're at 1,000. Can we run multiples? We can run multiples, I guess. I guess the other one that would be worthwhile is the energy credit one. Okay. I don't understand a lot of the features in this game still, so we do run into some trouble with that. Let's get this online and then that online. Okay. Should get more leaders. Why?
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Sure, we'll take a look at the anomaly. Fleet's repairing. I mean, I can get more leaders, but I really don't feel like they do a lot. A lot of them are percentage-based things, and what am I going to do on these new ones?
Okay. What?
Did what?
I just got a trade deal offered for essentially a star in Narvius' system.
Situation log updated.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want these leaders right now. Again, game 2 is multiplayer, guys. So, like, all this advice about shoulda, coulda, woulda, I don't really care. I mean, the whole point is to experiment
Why
and see what's
exactly
going
do you
on.
have my star?
So I am experimenting.
Someone traded it to me.
Construction complete.
Why exactly would you trade it away?
I mean, you could talk to the mushroom dude, but... Or side fix or whatever.
Thanks,
He never
Strictly.
had my city in the first place.
Well, apparently he traded it to me.
Alright, science ship not doing anything. Let's get these debris taken care of. Where are my armies, by the way? What are they doing here? I guess I could land them. They've been orbiting for a long time. Let's let them out of space to get their deep space training in. So,
On behalf of our Reese's Empire, I would like to open negotiations to get our planet back. Would you be willing to do this?
alright.
I mean, I'll trade it back to you. Like
I need to get these resources going.
In that case, we would also like to demand tribute from you.
Let me not demand tribute of my vassals.
Nothing worth your Filthy's vassal.
Debris analyzed.
Not anymore.
Okay. I need this to get to pop 5 so I can start upgrading them. And I need minerals very badly. How do I see when my edicts end? I probably get a little pop-up that I can't get through soon enough. Oh, we're at war. Somebody. Yeah. Oh, I have to click on this again, don't I? Dude. I don't know when 10 years starts, though. I guess I could need to start referencing the time. Oh, God.
Hostile fleet.
What is it? 956. We're being attacked again by these guys. By the scrub fleet. Right when we're trying to rebuild. We're definitely out of this game. I think I'm gonna be out of this game here in a minute.
Station
Dead.
under attack.
Need me to swim my army up there, or
If you have army, that'd be great.
I'm going.
So much war.
Well, you know how you have a
Almost
little center pocket? I have one system outside of my center pocket that's not in someone else's territory. No. Says that the date will expire right there. Thanks. That's actually useful. He has a fleet of 956. And they are mostly corvettes. Using
Situation log updated.
a mix of point defense and
Construction complete.
missiles and it's all point defense and missiles with no shields on his corvettes.
Station under attack.
No shields and no armor actually. So whatever does most damage.
Hmm.
So missiles, I need to build something that counters missiles.
Construction complete.
Alright. Missiles of our own. Oh, point defense systems, duh. And doesn't really matter what they have, whatever the minimum is for this.
Incoming transmission.
Okay.
Station under attack. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh god, he's in my homeworld, wrecking me. We have a transmission, I thought. No.
Now I'm gonna check your trade deals.
Yeah, sorry, I'm huge amount of micromanage. I can't spend my minerals. Oh god.
How do I do that?
Situation log updated.
Should pop up on your screen, like at the top.
I have a war declaration and a fleet combat stats. That's all I've got up there.
Go to Empire's Communicate, possibly? I don't know the
if there's- if there's a trade deal up, it'll appear at the top.
Yeah, trade deals.
Until then, it gets auto-declined.
I don't have any trade deals at the top. I just checked trade deals again.
Let me shoot one at you.
Okay. Trade bubbles that pop at the top.
Okay.
I see his ship has met you.
Yeah, he's kicking his one.
Yeah, he killed my Cap's starport and is now headed your way. As I said, though, he's all missile based. You get any point defense. Oh, he killed all the fucking things I just built. It's a little bit hard to get back on your feet if you get knocked down in this game, I must say.
Yeah, it really is.
You're telling me.
Well, I didn't kill any of your infrastructure. I just came over and vassalized you, right?
Killed everything.
What are you talking about everything? I didn't engage anything except your capital.
No, you killed all my construction, you killed all my science, you killed all my corvettes, you started bombing my planet.
Well, those things are part of war. Part of being my neighbor, I mean.
I didn't kill anything. Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't really. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I'm pretty much fucked at this point. I basically have base science shields, a little bit more. So,
Same here.
I kind of am up for another one. I have time to start another one.
We're gonna just abandon everyone, or what? Like,
No, if you're still in the game, you should play. But I don't really feel like I'm a contributing member of this game anymore. This guy can walk
DC
over me
crawls.
anytime he wants.
well, I mean, if we're losing like half the players, we might as well start a new game. No, like,
Well, 2 is not half of 12.
Incoming transmission.
well, Arvius was thinking about leaving too.
That's the
Well,
second.
You just ask in chat.
I might be able to repel this. Hold on.
I mean, I gotta say, I've been pretty much SimCitying from day one, so like, I already almost have cruiser tech.
I found one of those 9 physics spots.
I've got to figure out how to mount defenses in this game. Because at the moment, it just feels like if I don't fucking invest in fleet or someone has a counter fleet, like I'm just dead again.
I mean, yes.
At some point, you have to build some. I mean, I think
I feel like these defense systems are pretty important to put near your starport so that it's far harder to crush the person.
Defense system?
It's a
Defense
Yeah.
platform.
The defense
The
platform.
defense platforms, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's
Super
near, I don't know
important.
who's near me. I'm the Supreme Race Consortium.
If anyone
met
wants,
you.
I mean, I guess I could have tried being
Like the
friendly
only
with my
ways
neighbor.
in are like through like 8 of those defense platforms. So
Well, if someone wants to go kill the Yeon Star Imperium, that would be great.
what's his fleet score?
About 1,000.
Okay, give me a second.
I mean, I like don't
I'm
even
d-
want to
I'm down
rebuild
to
because
start
I've now built the same fucking star orbiting stations like 5 times in my empire, and I'd really like to stop building those for ever again. Okay. So he used.
Well, I'm kind of interested to see how this neatly crafted Corvette army does in war.
Should I be expecting something, Zen?
Yeah, I can't repel it. I got it about half.
I mean, for example, how do you simultaneously build in the early game enough of a defensive force so someone can't just Corvette rush you while simultaneously doing anything else? Anyone have an answer to that?
Yeah, he has a pretty decent
Great
system.
tiles for me in the early game.
He kind of took advantage of the fact that you were also rushing in to kill that guy that you made leave.
No,
like,
neither of the players
a
who
weekend.
I fought really did shit in terms of defensive anything. Like, I mean, there wasn't a lot of army to kill from them, so I didn't lose very much on that. And I mean, what could they have done? Because they were both built colonies, right? They built colony and infrastructure and then died to a Corvette rush. How could they have simultaneously built some colony and then enough of a defense to actually matter? Because they both had, well, and actually, the second guy had an army, the first guy didn't.
Are you have a 1K army too? What the hell? You're not supposed to be building army.
You can't
It
put
also says your tech is inferior to mine, but you have 1,000,000 destroyers, which is kind of interesting.
your units in their borders unless you war them.
Yeah.
And I don't have a strong
I don't
sense of
even
how to
have the
hold
tech yet.
people still yet. Focus minerals
doing
early,
really
we
well,
did
but I'm
that.
down
Get
for
energy up
whatever,
to stay
so.
positive, we did that. Then we built a military fleet, but this
Well, we'll
they did
see.
that too. So
Yeah, he's about to
What are you using?
Probably done.
Oh, yeah, you're using energy. I have a ton of shields. I might win this.
mm,
You ran, because I told you something. Or you realized.
I really don't want to rebuild. Fuck. Okay.
User joined your channel.
Hey guys.
Oh, slipping.
Hey, you finally came back. He said morning to me, like,
Oh, I know.
at
I
2
left.
o'clock,
I
and
had
then never responded.
I had a bunch of friends over today. I was showing them the Oculus Rift all day.
Oh, okay.
He went
How's the
for
multiplayer
anti-missiles and I missiles. I don't think do I even have missiles?
Apparently everyone dies really early, and then like you don't get very many.
I think I'm
Wait, what?
using
Sometimes the starts are just too imbalanced, though. Like, what do you do when you
I am
have
using
a
missiles right now.
2-mineral capital area, and then 2 settleable worlds next to you, and the third one is kind of far-ish?
Go tall.
Make friends and pray.
I mean, I only have 4 cities too, Arvius. Like, I mean, I don't know.
All right,
Go
well,
tall
that's...
and kill somebody.
kill someone. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And what happens if when you're trying to do that and one person has only their capital and spams Corvettes and comes attacks you?
That's what I was just saying. Like, I don't know how you simultaneously build any sort of infrastructure and build a military enough that you can use the defense. There doesn't seem to be much of a defender's
I'm
advantage
assuming
right
if you're
now.
going tall, you need a rush defense platform tech one.
It's an idea. I guess rushing defense platform
You
tech.
do. It does usually show up somewhat early.
Yeah, I got it actually with the military.
A lot of people skip it
first
though
tag.
for something else, but they shouldn't be.
They
They should
ignore
be
it.
picking it as soon as you see it.
I mean, like, if you're building a Corvette, like, with that Corvette leader, you get a Corvette for, like, 50. I mean, if you compare that to a colony ship, a single colony ship is the equivalent of 7 Corvettes.
Yep.
I mean, that means if they built 3 colonies, which is, you know, like, pretty minimal amount of expansion, you can come in with 21 Corvettes to their 0.
I will say that the defensive platform that has the minefield
Yeah, that's what
destroys Corvettes.
Potato was saying.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I also need to
Why,
have a
like
look at that.
FTL snare
Well,
and
No,
No.
the snare one I don't think would be good for defending
not
in
do
the
both?
beginning. It's more for like later on when you actually have a fleet.
I
But
can't
There's
seem
a-
to
the
catch.
minefield just eats those Corvettes.
I can't seem to
But what
stop
about-
guys from moving around in my territory either. Like, I'm like, oh, I want to engage that army. By the time I get there, it's 3 systems over,
I
killing the rest
suppose
of
if
the
you
shit.
build the minefield thing next to where they come in,
But you know that? I mean, and there's quite a few of those. And the stations, if I remember, are both resource intensive to build and have pretty high upkeep.
If you
They're
go into
1
the,
energy upkeep, and they're like 150-ish.
If you go into the
minerals,
system view, you'll see little green arrows.
Uh-huh.
That's where the hyperlane jump points are. That's where people come in. So if you build, pipe bomb stations there, they'll just basically land and start taking
and
damage.
instantly blow up. Yeah, that's what I
Yep.
was thinking too.
Okay.
So that's kind of how you fortify. your
I
buildings.
think there's ways to deal with this. It just takes a while to figure out exactly.
Well,
what
I'm not sitting here yelling imbalance. I'm sitting here asking
Right,
questions.
yeah. Right.
There is a caveat though. Once his fleet is a certain size, those defense platforms they'll just melt. You got to get the bigger tier version of them.
And it takes
Yeah, I
forever
would
to
think
upgrade
if
these
somebody's
fucking
just
things.
doing nothing but spamming Corvettes, if you set up like the minefield at the entrance and just kind of wait for them with a decently sized, like, I mean, the stations. Are
Next
usually
question:
400
how do you
strength
scout to see
already.
if your opponent's only building Corvettes? I can, like, I'm thinking like a Civ equivalent here.
Constantly check their demographics and see if they're superior to you. That's what I've been doing with Naz.
Yeah, just watch them every like, couple
Constantly
of turns.
checking. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I've been doing it with you. I thought you were going to attack me much.
I figured I've got such a physics advantage that I'd wait for better weapons.
Yeah, my research is terrible.
All right. Well, I'm up for a second game or another game. I'm pretty much done in this one. I don't know if we have a
I'm
percentage
in
of
the
people.
same spot.
Okay.
I don't mind restarting.
I think I'm
just 'cause
actually
good
going to
learning
win
experience.
this because of just rock, paper, scissors, but unless you're changing all of your fleets right now.
Filthy,
Nah,
I'm gonna-
I'm just grabbing another like 10 destroyers or whatever.
I mean, 10 destroyers is a lot when I'm using only Corvettes.
We gotta try
We
these.
can have a little fun if you want to start a new game. What's your research, by the way, Zen? Like the numbers?
23, 16, 17.
Oh.
But I've been like over 20 on physics for like the entire game. But I've kind of tapered off because I don't have anywhere to settle.
Kill
Yeah, I kind
somebody.
of stole that ULIP thing from you, and that's like quite big.
If I
Did you
set
guys
that now,
miss
Mark,
this?
does
I
it
didn't see it.
stay
You just play elliptical,
across
you play the
games, or do I have to set it every
spiral,
time I start a game?
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I think Spiral is better. It's just more choke points.
Yeah.
Which
It
is
was a
good.
very, very compact game. Like for me, anyways.
What? And that's why.
Like, and I'm in a position
about
too
the
where it,
size, like I was suggesting before.
I can't scout north and south. I can only scout east and west, and I literally have one jump out on either side of my fucking territory. Another player.
Station under
I'll come back.
I might catch you here.
The other thing I've noticed too is that if you have like a small
Yep.
set of space, if you're using, you can use your minerals for robots to kind of build up really quickly compared to somebody else that they could go wider and build, colony ships, etc. Because basically 2 robots is a colony ship.
Yeah, I think you probably win.
So I need to do this one here. First
I'm not-
contact
I'm
protocol
winning.
I don't know how
aggressive.
you're winning.
It's aggressive.
Wait, I'm not-
Aggressive.
Wait, what?
You're
It
winning
says
big
I'm
time.
winning, but
My ships are all about to die.
You just look at the numbers, you'd think you were
How do you
winning.
see
Oh,
demographics?
Corvette's just OP.
You just pull
Numbers
up
are
the
strange.
contact screen.
It's not necessarily you're gonna win.
Yeah, that was all the shields that I have. Like, you were
I've
destroying...
got shields as well, though.
Yeah, but you're using energy. You're using lasers to shoot.
So are you.
And I'm using both.
Ah, you're using both, okay.
Yes.
Alright, are we doing another start?
Alright, well, I think I just won that, although I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill you or not, but
Well, I could have
I'm up
retreated
for
and
another
saved
game.
all my ships, but...
I did just destroy all of your ships, yes, that's true.
I don't know. It feels like we might be wasting some players' time. Maybe some of the better players, perhaps. But like,
I mean, yeah, we can restart. That's totally fine.
I don't mind, you know, giving you guys some advice.
Can everyone hear us through this, or do we have to like talk to people who?
Send them a message, or the host should leave, and then they'll figure it out.
there's 11
Yeah, I
in there's
suppose
11
if I
in chat
just
right now.
Leave.
Well, I'm trying to avoid doing that for players who are playing to play a game and are getting their game cut short because a couple
Right,
players
that's
have
why-
lost.
That's why I want someone else to host.
Who's hosting this one?
I am.
Will it be the same number to join on or no?
Well, they can
No,
save,
it's
right?
different. We'll post it everywhere. I
Yeah.
guess we're leaving, right? So.
Yeah, I just left.